was the craziest for no reason. So, story time. So, before we went out to dinner to Cane's, when this whole debacle went down, me and Ian were chilling in the apartment with my best friend Drew, and I was just relaxing on the couch when Ian decided it'd be lovely to throw a quarter at my head. It hit me because Ian has very good aim, and it fucking hurt badly. So I was instantly mad, and I went over and I climbed on top of Ian and then started punching him. Lovely. We got over it. It was fine. He was sister sad. I said sister sorry. And then we took photos in our sister's apparel hoodies, and then we walked out the door to go to Cane's, the restaurant. We go to Cane's, we're eating our food, and just like always, there's a ton of sisters there. So I took a ton of different pictures with different girls that were in the restaurant. And then when we were getting ready to leave, we met one guy who wanted to take a picture for his girlfriend. This guy's name was Walter, and I'm going to leave his tag right here because he plays an important role in this story later on. But he asked me to take a photo, and he asked me to sign his hat. And when he asked me to sign his hat, I asked him if he would hold my soda. I sign his hat and write a cute little note to his girlfriend inside of it, and then we take a selfie together, and then, of course, we walk away. And me and Drew and Ian get in one car, Jesus, Laura, Victor, Brickell get in another car, and we all go home back to Laura's house to hang out for the night. As soon as I get to Laura's house, I go to sit down on the couch, and whenever I'm, like, bored, just chilling, I'll always kind of sit and, like, play with my bracelets on my hands and adjust them, just, like, out of, like, OCD and, like, wanting just to, like, play with something. And I look at my wrist, and my bracelet is gone. Not there. And this bracelet that I've had has actually came off a few times now in different situations. It flew off in Australia when I was doing a meet and greet in Brisbane, and it flew off when I was at the live taping for The Four with Anthony and was screaming and clapping and jumping up and down. And both times, amazing people returned them to me, but this time, obviously, nobody did. So I start freaking the fuck out. And as soon as I say that it's gone, everyone's like, James, the one guy you took a photo with when you were outside dropped something and picked it up. It sounded like money. So, of course, everyone's first reaction is that Walter, the guy who I took a photo with, literally, I dropped the bracelet and he fucking stole it. So, of course, I'm so upset and, like, crying, so sad. I started looking through my DMs, looking for, like, the photos that I took with different people, praying that Walter had posted the picture, and thank God one of his friends that was actually in the car took a video from inside the car of me with Walter signing his hat and put his at there. So, of course, I'm messaging him being like, what the fuck, bitch-ass hoe? You stole my very expensive bracelet. Like, please give it back. That means a lot to me. What the fuck? DM me back super fast, and I guess his girlfriend is a true sister, hey girl, and she had seen my tweet being really upset about the bracelet, so she had texted him because she knew he was at Cane's. So Walter, by the time that he saw my DM, was literally already driving back to Cane's to look for the bracelet in the parking lot, which was so fucking sweet. So I FaceTime Walter, and he literally sat on FaceTime with me for 30 minutes, walking around the fucking Cane's parking lot, looking for the bracelet, trying to find it. He went in the restaurant, asked the employees, nobody found it. He was searching the grass, nobody found it. He was looking in the parking lot, nobody saw it. And then we got really suspicious because at one point there was a crowd near the parking spot that we had parked in. And he was like, hey, did any of you guys see like a big nail bracelet in the parking lot? And this one girl was like, oh, the Cartier Justin Clue bracelet? Which that's exactly what it is. And like, I don't want to stereotype anybody that like goes to Cane's, but like not many people even know what that bracelet is even called, like, at all. Like, I am a huge Cartier fan, and I didn't even know how to fucking say that name. I was just like, oh, the nail bracelet. But she knew exactly what it was right away, so it was very, very suspicious. So, of course, now we're thinking, like, oh, this bitch fucking stole it. At this point, I realized Walter clearly did not have the bracelet because nobody would go through that much work to help somebody find it, and he was super, super nice. So I'm like, okay, now I need to fucking look through the fan photos that I took to see if it was actually even on my wrist. Let me retrace my steps. So I go to check my tagged photos, and of course, nobody posted the photo that I took with them. which literally sounds like the most dumb first world problem ever. But usually when I go out in public and I take photos of sisters, you guys post them instantly. And of course, the one time that I really need to see the photos, none of them are there. So that's when I posted on my story a few hours ago asking for the one girl with the jacket on. And she posted the picture. Thank God I found her. And I was able to zoom in on my wrist. And when I found the photo, the bracelet was not there. Literally, it wasn't there. So at this point, I'm like, what the fuck? When did I lose this?